glad to get the opportunity to talk about this very important topic here this evening, as we all know that organ donation is so important and can make a difference, can surely ensure that someone's life is saved. It can save lives of people who are suffering from organ failure, be it a heart transplant or lung transplant or kidney transplant. And you know, we have to recognise where a family member gives one of their kidneys to ensure that another family member can stay alive and have a normal, healthy life. It can reduce waiting lists in hospitals and reduce the, you know, so it's very important, and it decreased the amount of deaths, and we're helping others. And I suppose what this bill is about to surely increase awareness and to ensure that we get more donors. However, it's very important that to note that this bill does include what the Minister for Health describes as a soft element. The next of kin of the deceased person will continue to be consulted and have a veto on any proposed transplant. If the next of kin objects to the donation will not then proceed. This is very, very important, because it's a very traumatic time for someone when a family member, be they young or old, when they pass away. It's so traumatic, and people are you know, death never comes at the right time for anyone, and for the family that are left behind. It's very important and it's very important to them that they do what they feel the person that died would have wanted, and that's usually always what happens, and we must ensure that this will continue to happen. So people are being told to indicate their wishes after death, as the new law creates a soft opt-out regime for organ donation. This bill aims to create a presumption that individuals are donors unless they have opted out of the scheme. However, the family still has a veto. If they feel there's something wrong or that it shouldn't proceed, they still have the veto on the donation going ahead. I too have to recognise the great work that's being done by our undertakers under extreme pressure, and certainly they have been under pressure for the last 2 months in Kerry. All of the undertakers, the amount of people that have died, and I have to recognise the great work that both it has been mentioned already that the Quills in Kilgarvan have done for 70 or 80 years now. John Quill has operated, and this man is away up in his 90s and still goes inside his shop counter every morning and is in charge of the funerals with his son Danny, and they do great work, as do the undertakers in Kinmare and Killarney and Rathmore and Guineaguilla and Foyres and all the places, the great people. They're very professional people, and it's you know, we have to recognise since the death grant was abolished that they often bury people without getting any penny at all, and I'm very sad that this grant has been abolished, because it means so much to families that didn't have the funds to bury their next of kin, or if there was no one after the dead person. But we have to say that no one has gone unburied in Kerry because of the undertakers we have. They undertake to carry out the service the very same as if they had been paid, or that they would be paid. And we must recognise that, Minister, when governments here denied the grant and we all know who did it now at this stage. the crowd that were in power from 2011 to 2016.
Thank you,
those were the people that took the death grant away and left so many people disenfranchised. But I'm glad to say that the Undertakers, in Kerry have not let the people down, and they have buried them all
Thank you very much.
without any money, some of them.